arrived at the Yas Marina circuit on the Yas Island in the United Arab Emirates for the running of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the penultimate race of the season, where the Drivers' Championship could be decided this week. Coming into this week, one team has been in the headlines this week. The only team news of the day comes from Aston Martin, as they have announced that current Alfa Romeo driver and Italian Andrea Verderi will be joining the team in 2022. Andrea's season has been an interesting one to say the least, with a lot of bad luck riddled into it. He currently lies last in the Drivers' Championship, 3 points behind Felix Sonntag, and his current team Alfa Romeo lie 8th in the Constructors, 13 points ahead of AlphaTauri. The fact that he is last in the Drivers' Championship isn't a reflection on his talents and his performances, as throughout the year whenever Andrea has been in a good position, bad luck intervenes which prevents him from finishing in a good position. One race where this is notable was at Silverstone, where he was looking set to get his first ever podium in the top class before being cruelly taken out on the final lap by outgoing world champion Franco Lopez. He was able to score his first points of the year in Belgium, albeit via some luck, and then finished 8th in Bahrain, which was fully deserved after a brilliant race from both the Alfa Romeo drivers. Andrea will be relieved to still be in the top class in 2022, and he'll be hoping to do well in his first season with Aston Martin. This does now mean that at least one current Aston Martin driver will be leaving the team at the end of the season, which was to be expected given Julius Anderson's attempts to drive for either Renault or Lamborghini. However, with neither of those coming into fruition, it is looking highly likely that Julius will be out of a drive, but we will wait and see. Whether or not Roland Mottram will remain to be Andrea Verderi's teammate in 2022 is a bit of a mystery, given that Roland is under pressure to perform after a tricky season. If he doesn't get retained, then it is likely that either current F2 Championship contender Johannes Martins, 2015 FE champion Tobias Kress, and current Aston Martin test driver and 2020 GP2 champion Aaron Curtis could fight it out to be Andrea's teammate. In terms of Alfa Romeo, as a result of Andrea's announcement to Aston Martin, it means that Alfa will indeed have a new lineup in 2022, given that Romain Quark was confirmed last week to be moving to Renault, and the fact that he will be replaced at Alfa Romeo by current Haas driver Emilia Wilson. Bence Valdenga is the current favourite to partner alongside Emilia. However, if he has a shocker in Brazil, then Alexander Arnold and Ruslan Proxiu could be there to capitalise if they have a good race in Brazil. It will be very interesting to see which direction these two teams end up going in 2 weeks' time. And that is it from the penultimate episode of the GP4OC News Series 9. Just 3 more seats are left to be announced now, which consists of the remaining seat at Haas, the remaining seat at Alfa Romeo, and the remaining seat at Aston Martin. The final team news of the season will break as per usual at the Brazilian Grand Prix in 2 weeks' time. Who will get the final 3 seats, which drivers will miss out on a drive, which test drivers will be announced early, and what will be the lineup for the 2022 F2 season? Tune in to the final practice session of the season and year in 2 weeks at the Autodromo José Carlos Pache in Interlagos, Sao Paulo.